secrets of a band of ruthless criminals, the mysterious and masked gargoyle, backed by millions from an unknown power, attempts to wreck production for national defense. The police, baffled, seek the aid of Richard Wentworth, a famous amateur criminologist, sometimes masquerading as the Spider, thus concealing his identity from both criminals and the police. Wentworth pits his wits and strength against the gargoyle in preventing sabotage, subversive activities, and other crimes. Nita Van Sloan is kidnapped by the gargoyle's operators to compel her uncle to turn over plans for his new airplane motor. Before he can do this, the plans are stolen and he too is made a prisoner.
We'll never get him out of there.
Keep him in there. Get to the winch. Boy, hook it up.
Seems little reward for so much effort.
Well, I looked the place over.
Hey, what's the matter?
We can't leave Dick here.
It's all right. Ramsing's around somewhere. Come on.
Look what I found under a load of coal.
Who owns this place?
I don't know nothing.
Looks like you all got away, Commissioner.
Now, you stay here, Ryan, until I send out the fingerprint man. Don't let anyone touch a thing. Bring him along. We'll lock him up.
Now, we know the Spider is working with the police. G1, you are to blame. You took Van Sloan to the hideout without orders. Then you allowed this man Blinky to go with you. Then get away, knowing everything there was to know.
Blinky wouldn't rat. He bumped over the cop right in front of me. That's right, boss. I'd bet anything on Blinky. He's brainy and a good workman.
All right, all right. Maybe you're right about him. Perhaps I should look closer to home for our traitor. Has anything been done about the man who was captured by the police?
Yes, sir. I took care of that before I reported.
Well, that's something. We'll give them a taste of our power. Now, all of you remove those belts. After this, only the leader of the job will wear one. Now, men, hold yourself in readiness at all times. Dismiss.
Look, the sooner you talk, the sooner you'll get out of here.
Oh, you're only wasting your time.
I don't know nothing. I ain't gonna take no rap. They better get me out of here. I'll talk. And I'll talk plenty.
Well, that's fine. Maybe after you get a good meal, you'll feel better. Keep a close watch on him. Remember what happened to the others.
Well, I've taken every precaution. Mulligan, open this cell, quick! Why, he's dead.
Of course, poisoned.
I don't know how. I've taken every precaution.
I think I know. Mulligan, who's the trustee who brought in the food?
The new one picked him up this morning on a petty charge. We were short-handed, so they grabbed him to help out.
Well, get him, quick.
I'll charge that trustee with murder, and I'll make it stick, too.
No, I wouldn't do that if I were you. You can't prove a thing, and besides, you can't afford the publicity. Now, I'm leaving. This convinces me that we've got to act fast. Have you got Van Sloan's favor safe?
I hope so. They're in the vault at headquarters.
Good. Call a meeting of the committee for tomorrow. By then, I'll have my plans completed.
Why?
The gargoyle wants Van Sloan's motor. I'm going to make it easy for him.
They're playing right into his hands.
Maybe.
All right, I'll call the meeting, but I doubt if anybody will come.
Tell them you intend to disclose the identity of the gargoyle. They'll come rushing for fear of being suspected.
Listen, I can't go on like this, Wentworth. I'm ready to drop everything and run for it.
And play right into the gargoyle's hand? Oh, man, where's your patriotism? You're building something that's vital to the country's defense. Who are the stockholders in your new motor?
Westfall and, well, all the members of our committee are financially interested.
I'm sure that one of the committee is the gargoyle.
Yes, but which one? We're not making any progress.
I have a plan that I believe will enable me to lay my hands right on the guilty man. Is Henderson ready with the motor?
All ready and anxious for the test.
Wire him to ship it from Bayview on the 710 fast freight. I'll make all the necessary arrangements for a special express car.
And then what? We're placing our heads right in the lion's mouth again.
We'll pull his teeth so he can't hurt us. The plane is ready for the motor. We'll pull the test, prove its worth, and then our work is done. The government takes over, and it can handle 1,000,000 gargoyles.
All right, but I hope you know what you're doing.
Fine. Don't forget to send the telegram right away. I'll see you at the meeting.
Okay.
Boy, we've got something here. Rush this to the boss. I'll stay on the job.
We ought to get a bonus with this.
So we're rushing along.
You've done a very good job.
Thank you, sir.
How is it you brought the recording here?
I phoned headquarters, and when I told Stephens what I had, he sent me here.
Idiot! No wonder he didn't send you to my place of business.
I didn't do anything wrong, did I?
No one can know my identity and live.
Yes, Master.
Stephens, you're getting careless. You gave Calvert my home address.
Because of its importance, I thought...
Another slip like that, and your inventing days are over. Now get this. Call the men in for instructions.
Dick, why are you so sure this is the place? Because this is the only stop between here and town.
A tough undertaking, Sahib. Why not call the police?
Well, because they'd insist on arresting the men, and that would spoil all my plans. I'm after bigger game.
Dorius, right on time.
Wonderful, Stephen. Your machine works like magic. Learned of our plans again. He's there.
And what did he see?
No! They're fighting! Kill him! Stop him, I say! Kill him!
You're just in time.
They're after the shipment you're carrying in that car.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right, boys, let's go back and pick up the rest of the train.
Yeah, but...
I'll explain what happened on the way to town. We'll go along to guard you.
All right, then.
Only the timely arrival of my men and myself saved the Van Sloan motor from falling into the hands of the gargoyle.
Oh, the spider. He was there, too, you know.
I stand corrected, Commissioner. At any rate, the motor is safe and is now being installed in a test plane. I might add that it's well guarded. I insist that each of you be present at the test flight for patriotic as well as financial reasons.
This is all very interesting, but you promised to reveal the identity of the gargoyle. Otherwise, I would not have come here.
Gentlemen, I made a statement. I believe the gargoyle is one of us here. Events have strengthened that conclusion. After the test flight, I am going to take the guilty man into custody with enough evidence to convict him.
I believe you, man. You're smart and a hard worker. Let the ox fall where it may. I'm warning you all, the man that doesn't appear is the guilty man in my eye. And I'm nae bluffing.
Gentlemen, you all know the time and place. This meeting is adjourned. Well, that's a fine... Wait over here. I don't like it. Suppose Wentworth has enough on you to convict you.
Bluff, Trigger. Pure bluff. Guessing like all the rest. And Van Sloan doesn't know that the very man who's going to test his plane is working for me.
Yes, but Wentworth has seen Hayes with us plenty of times.
Oh, stop beefing, Trigger. With the goggles on, my own grandmother wouldn't know me. What's keeping you, Stephens? You have your orders straight?
Sure. I fasten this gadget under the hood, take off and put the motor through its phases. Then I throw the switch to high speed and bail out.
The test is a bust. Very good. Get going. See how easy it is? Trigger, come with me.
My apologies, gentlemen. I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, that's fine, all right. Can't see it. You scared me to death being late. Can we stop?
Certainly. I guess everyone's here.
Good. Nothing wrong, is there?
Right as silk, just checking up. All right, Hayes, take off anytime you're ready. Ready right now, sir. Okay, boys, wheel around. Well, if this thing works out, we'll see history in the making.
I hope so.
Yes, if it works out. Excuse me a minute.
Something's wrong. Good luck. Thank you, sir.
Wait a minute.
You're not taking her up, I am.
What's the idea?
Are you crazy, Wentworth? This man is our test pilot.
Not this trip. He's grounded.
Hold it.
Excuse me.
He must have had some reason for doing that.
If nothing happens to the plane, what is this, Wentworth?
Hold that man. He's a tool of the gargoyle. He was going to wreck the plane.
What? Now, take him along, boys, and hold him.
All right, clear. I'm taking her up.
There's something wrong. Why, that's Wentworth taking the ship off.
Test ship. Wentworth, come in.
answering. Everything's smooth. Altitude 5,000, speed 300. Ready for the switchover.
You hear that? He's ready to switch over to the power from the ground. Throw the switch. Ground power on. Throw your switch and report.
First switchover completed. Motor running wonderfully. Speed 420 and increasing. Altitude 7,000. Going higher.
Wait until he gets altitude. He'll reach a speed never attained before. Get to 10,000, Wentworth. Throw the final switch. Advise when you reach the maximum speed.
Altitude 10,000. Speed 520. Now 540. 60. 80. 600. All right.
He did it! He did it! Come in, Wentworth. Something's wrong. That's Pete. He's unconscious. Something's happened.
Who is it these men are gunning for? Could it be the man behind the window shade? Evidently, cops and their prisoner have an appointment at 3 o'clock. They're off to keep it. Learn where the prisoner goes in the X-ray belt. Next week's exciting chapter of The Spider returns.